Yo, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the Waters Way podcast. I'm so happy and grateful here today to be with my man Eddie. Dude, I'm so grateful for you to be a part of this team and what we're collaborating and doing together. Like this setup that you have here, like I wish you guys could see it. You could definitely see it at one point of how we did it. But dude, you really are blowing me away with everything that you've like brought into my life. I'm so grateful for you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, he always takes me back with all these gestures of gratitude.
Yeah, dude. Always
But
loving it.
I'm humbled. I'm humbled to be here as well. Like I said, let's just see what happens. Let's see where this takes us. Right. This is episode 2 of Waters Ways podcast. Boom, 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 boom. So get excited. I don't even know what we're gonna talk about today. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. This morning we woke up and
Yeah.
yeah, we went for a good skate and amazing sunrise. And we were just vibing out there, you know? And then always when you're vibrating at a higher vibration, well, the universe is going to try to throw you a curveball, right? So as I was facing the sunrise, there was this guy. And, when you have like that feeling that someone is looking at you, well, that's the feeling that I had here, right? This guy
Yeah.
was like looking at me. So as soon as I turn around, I see the guy, you know, and I can just tell he's just up to no good. He
Yeah.
just really wasn't.
It
And
was interesting.
yeah, I start making my way out of the water and the guy gets shaky about it, right? And then he starts walking away. So I pay no mind to it. I go back into the water and I'm just there hanging out. And then I just get a feeling again that something is happening. And when I turn around, just like my instinct told me, guess what? Boom. You know what happened. Obviously, you were there, but the guy was there trying to take our stuff, and in the most creative way I've ever heard of, like in the past forever.
Oh my
The
God.
guy
Yeah.
was like crawling on the sand, right? Like, and then grabbed the bag and then crawled it away, like on some, like if he was gonna make like a sniper kill or something like this, and all this for a Manfrotto bag with an iPhone SE. Right, and well, I did have one of my cameras in there. Right, being a photographer, I always had the camera on me. But what a almost vibe kill, and then at the same time, gratitude, grateful because we're vibrating at such a high level
Mhm.
that people watch our back. The universe has got our back. This guy was
Yeah.
like on the rooftop, right, and well, Nick, just take over the
Yeah,
story.
yeah. So like what initially happened, like as you were saying, when we were coming out of the water, like his intuition was getting to him, and I was kind of feeling it too. And I slowly started creeping up out of the water. Like the second time, I took the lead on that. So I was like, okay, like I really feel like the dude is like around. He's close to being kind of odd, and we like creep our way up there. And there was another guy that was about like 100 meters away, like already watching this guy, and I see him kind of like by the bag and like talking to him and like shouting him to just like get out of here, like there's no room for that. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Why are you stealing from people? And yeah, at the same time, like we already like a security guard came down and he told us he came down from like the roof. So it was like he was already seeing it like way early. Like he was like, oh dang, I gotta get down here in like the next 3 minutes. And he came down here and started talking to us, and he saw the whole thing and bring another security guard. And then you called police right away. But yeah, the guy that initially shoved him off, he was like, yeah, I was watching him, and like over to my right, there was like these two girls, and the same type of thing was kind of happening. Like he was trying to like creep around their stuff and like just seeing what bag he could snag today. And then he got to our stuff, and he was like, yeah, he literally got on the ground and he started army crawling like
Did you
towards your
see?
back, like
Did you
super
see
creepy and weird.
the trail? Once the security guard pointed it out,
Yeah.
because this guy saw this from the roof. Like this guy left his post in the building to come help me and Nick out. We're like complete strangers,
Yeah.
right? So what?
Yeah, man. And that's why we're saying that like we're in such a high vibration, like towards our purpose, towards our goals, that like bad things are gonna try to pop out of nowhere and like rob that from you, literally, really
Yep.
for that metaphor. And like, but we are protected because I just know that our intentions are pure. And right now, like no matter what, we're gonna be able to find solutions to the problems that happen, and we're gonna be able to just like bounce back from it right away. I saw that you definitely still continued to have like frustration going into it, like even after the fact it was over and we already knew we had the stuff. Like you were still frustrated.
Yeah. I definitely I hate when that shit happens. And I hate, you know what I was most mad about? That I still have a problem following my intuition. I
Mhm.
still do. I still second doubt myself when the most successful people say follow your gut
Yeah.
instinct always.
Mhm.
Always. I mean, everything has a balance, right? So
For sure.
obviously don't, not always your intuition is right, right? Like we were talking about, your mind loves to play tricks on you.
Yeah.
But dude, it tends to be right a lot of the time. So if you have it that strong, I should have just followed. I was more mad at myself and at the fact that, like you said, yeah, we're like, it's like we're protected, right? Because we're vibrating on such a high level. But at the same time, why does the universe throw you that curveball?
Because there's
It's
lessons in it
like,
all. Like we're
oh
talking about
my
the lesson right
God.
now, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, but
this is
like,
increasing our awareness. Like what you just
I know.
identified to me right now is that you want to, like you say, you lack in intuition. So like this was literally a test to grab onto that. Like
No,
you
no,
had
no,
the
no. I'm
intuition,
not
and you were
lacking.
aware of
I'm
it.
not lacking in intuition.
Well,
I'm lacking in the executing
right, right,
in
right.
that intuition
Well,
that
it's
I
because
have.
like anything else, like it is a skill. And
Yeah,
so like what this did was increase, like in a video game perspective, the experience of
exactly,
using great intuition.
exactly, exactly.
And that's like the lesson we got to pull out of it, and like that's what allowed us to like vibe check and still just be on a great level, like rollerblading all the way back. It was fun, like it was chill, like there's not a lot of people still on the road here
It
in
was
Miami.
because like I was grateful at the end, and
Yeah.
like I said, I was hot at the beginning, but as soon as we started blading back, you saw me. I
Hmm.
started saying good morning to people.
Dude, yeah, for sure. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
right.
So
I'm
yeah,
always like, this guy's saying good morning. I feel like someone's
right.
gonna jump him, and I gotta like protect him. But like, don't
Yeah.
worry.
No, for real.
I felt it though. I was grateful that I felt like, dude, I felt like the universe, yeah, it threw us a test, but at the same time, it's showing us that, yo, you just gotta stay in your lane, which is what I always
Yeah.
say: stay in your lane,
Hmm.
stay in your lane, and all that
Absolutely.
negative stuff, just get away, get away right now, get
Yeah.
away, get away, get away. We only want positivity and good energy here. So if that's like what you want your mindset to be, you're at the right place. You're watching the right thing.
Yeah.
You're watching the right people, because anything that we say here, regardless of the topic that we're talking about, is going to be to better you.
Right.
It's
Just
going to
want to
be.
always bring value.
Yeah, exactly. That's what this is all about. So, I mean, anything in particular that you wanted to touch on?
Yeah, like just to kind of continue with you, like saying good morning to people. I counted. You said good morning to 3 people, and since we've been rollerblading there to the beach in the morning, I've literally been saying hi, good morning, how are you? Hope you have a great day, or just throw like a simple compliment at somebody, and like I just love giving out all that good energy. Like it actually makes me feel alive. I feel grateful and outside of my comfort zone, and when we do that, that's when we really feel alive, and we're social beings. Like we have to acknowledge all those that are around us, and it's going to help us live a more enriched life. And you know, yeah, you had like again back on like resistance, you weren't doing it as much as I do. Like I say hi to like 25 people and like you'd still be at zero, but today like you did like a solid like 3 in a row, and I was like, oh dang.
Damn, he's throwing shade my way. He's like, you said hi. You said good morning to zero. I've never really been a morning person. I think you don't know that about me yet, but
No.
I've never ever been really a morning person. Like, you get me?
Hmm.
I'm always like
Oh,
grumpy
okay.
in the morning.
Well, we're
So
flipping that.
it's, yeah, definitely. Even when I would work, no, don't get me wrong. I would wake up early like we're doing now
Yeah.
to work out, but I would still not be on that like, hi, good morning to everyone type shit, right? Because like I've been in sales most of my life,
Yeah.
so like it's more of like a hardcore environment. It's like sink or swim. It's like sharks,
Right.
So you're either what is it that they said? They always say in the sales, they say either you're either a hammer or a nail.
Hmm.
So I rather be the hammer, and that's like the mentality that I try to take. But I mean, I understand that should be a switch that I have to be able to turn on and off. So I'm definitely enjoying saying hi and becoming more of like a happy morning person.
Yeah, man, and that's the goal. Like how you start your day is how the day continues to carry on. So a part of being down here, one of the things I really wanted to establish was a very solid, positive, more routine. And since we've been doing that, like our productivity has been literally through the roof. I'm like, like how they always say, like, oh, you can, like successful people don't sleep 8 hours a day, but like we know scientifically, like we need to sleep 8 hours a day. But like once you're, like they said, once you're actually into something that like you just can't sleep, like you wake up, you make it happen. Like you this last morning, you asked me if like I was awake, and I was like, dude, like I'm totally beat, like I'm not feeling it, but I definitely want to see the sunrise. So like that's what got me up, because that part of my routine makes me feel great, and that overpowered like wanting to hit the snooze button and get 20 more minutes.
That is that is a great start to any day. Beating
Yeah.
the snooze button. That's like your enemy. It's like Darth Vader. Boom 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 boom. It's like coming to get you, bro, and you just want to hit that snooze.
Yeah, it's the first decision
So
of
you
every day.
gotta, you got exactly. When that one good decision just leads to another, to another, to another. Yeah, for those couple seconds, you might not want to deal with life, right? And just go back to bed. But trust me, the second you actually put your 2 feet on the floor and you get up, you're done. It's
Yeah.
done. Here you go. Now, next thing you know, you're doing your bed.
Yeah,
When your
basically,
mom
like
used
my
to
bed's
tell
made.
you.
Right.
Exactly, exactly. But you're definitely keen on that.
Definitely. Like, I can't wait to definitely get into conversation to talk about other great habits to just include in our life. I learned so much from so many incredible people that, like, it's just got to be shared with everybody. So, like, kind of just like what's on my thought right now, that, like, for those of you that are listening and are curious, like, ask me questions. Like, the only thing that I really want to do is just over deliver for people. Not to be liked, but just because I want to create a better world, and what comes out of that is me feeling good about me. Like, that's what I love. And I don't know, I just want to see the whole world thrive.
I am right there with you. I'm right there with you. And once again, that's what the message of all of this is going to be, of everything that that we do. Questions that you ask us will be answered. And if we don't know the answer, we'll do our research and we're
Yeah.
going to we're going to find out, and then we'll answer your question the next time.
Absolutely. We have a huge, great, incredible network of people that, like, if
Exactly.
we don't know the answer to the question, we know somebody who does, or they know somebody that knows the answer to that question. That's definite.
Exactly. Eventually we'll do like polls where you guys can pick like the next topic, right? That, or the next type of guest that you want us to bring on, right? We'll eventually gauge that in the future, but definitely don't feel hesitant to just drop a comment down there, and ask us questions, because we're here to help you guys out. And we're both really excited.
Yeah, man.
I think we
we're
can't
super
stress that.
excited.
I think we can't stress that enough. I mean, moving on from that, any other type of topic that you had in mind today? Because then I'm just gonna go on to the mundane stuff that I'm
The
dealing
mundane
with.
stuff. All right. So, I actually wanted to talk a bit about what happened yesterday at the team meetup.
There we go. There we go. We did have a cool team meeting.
Yeah.
I met a couple of the teammates, and this is for ILM, right? That's the name of the
or I am Mastery
I
Academy.
am Mastery Academy.
Yeah, in the whole
Yeah, there you
mentorship
go.
community that we have. It's incredible.
Exactly.
There's
What's
incredible
the
people
what's the
down here.
website for that? Why don't you give that a shout out
A website for what?
for the academy? What we're talking about.
Oh, for the academy, like just Google I am Mastery Academy. Like if you want, I want to give you guys my direct link. So go ahead and just like shoot it down there, or just look it up yourself. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Like I'm not here to beg anybody to join anything. People do what they want to.
At the end of the day, what this platform does, I mean, which I mean, I'm kind of learning from it as we go, because Nick is really what was a part of that. It's basically a place where you go to get knowledge, and of course, like everything else in life, it has a price. Knowledge does not come free.
Right.
And if you believe that it does, well, then go learn it on your own. Like
Yeah,
we
that's
have,
how you start
right?
it.
But I mean, this is America, so we're definitely, there's money, there's cost involved in everything. But look, I'll tell you one thing: before you go to some school or some type of program that's going to teach you how to trade and then lock you into some kind of like another system, maybe you might want to check this out, because from what I've seen, this is a real educational platform.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all they do is empower you to go out there and make moves on your own. And whenever you feel like you have learned and you're ready to go on your own, well, you can. But we all know that in business, there's a constant sense of learning, and you have to treat every day like it's your first day. So these people are always updating this platform, right? So, dude, like, this is a win-win. It's a win-win. Like, yeah, it costs money, but you can get so much more value out of it. Everything in life is what you do with information, right? Because I can sit here and I can empower you and I can tell you all day, get up, do it, do it, do it. Until you decide to make that decision,
Yeah.
no one is going to do anything for you. But this is a real platform where you get real education.
Hmm.
And dude, it's worth every single penny.
Yeah, and most importantly, you just get incredible people that just want to see you win.
Yeah,
And
great
that's what we
networking.
need. That's what we literally need in the world right now. And we've been building this organization before all this, whatever you want to call it, in the world right now. Before all of it happened, we've been already on top of this. I'm kind of like losing my thought for a second because it's like I get like passionate, but
Keep getting
sometimes
passionate. Keep
yeah,
getting passionate. I'm over here like eating a granola
right,
bar that you gave me,
yeah. But
feeling
again,
extremely thirsty. Do you want me to get you some water? Because you look like you
no,
might
I'm
have
like good.
some. You good? Are you good? You want me to get you some water while you keep talking?
Yeah. That'd be great. Thank you, man.
I got you.
But yeah, you just really would be around some incredible people that want to see you win. But back to what happened yesterday, just like wanted to talk about something that was in my journal because when we were at the team meeting, it's just always great to be around everybody. Rob, Eddie, Abdul, uh, Joshua, Greg, Bruno, JP, uh, was uh, my girlfriend and Christina were there as well. But I was just kind of like so in my zone, I guess, or like kind of so in my purpose. Like I had like the important things on my head because like we were setting up like the description for the YouTube account and stuff. So I was like really thinking about the message that I wanted to put across on it. And then I was asked to like talk about what it would be and what I'd be doing. And it just like came out. But this is what it is. So thanks, man. So I have on here, I'm outside of my comfort zone and I feel an adrenaline in my heart. And I wrote down like when I become aware of what emotion I'm having and I become aware that there's a reaction, I try to hold myself in place and like understand where that reaction is coming from because we're all like running on emotion. So I like to identify which ones they are. Like a lot of the time when I do it, it's usually like one or two maybe. But with this specific situation, it was just a lot more. It was gratitude, it was excitement, appreciation, craving, joy, satisfaction, surprise, and love. Like a just a large amount of like all those positive emotions. Like I just thought about it. I'm like I feel it when I think about it. I just like felt it. And like oh I already told you what happened, but let me see. Um, So yeah, basically, I was put on the spot about what my intentions. I was put on the spot about what my intentions will be and the value that I'm going to give to the world, and I felt appreciation from my loved ones, the people that I shouted out, and it like snapped in my head like one of the analogies that people always talk about, and it is true that the people you know or the people that you knew see you for who you were, and the strangers see you for where you're going. And the world came right to me or wait. And like the like when I was describing the description, like I wrote here that the
This is
words
some
just came
deep,
right.
deep shit. So I feel you on this
Yeah.
100.
Okay,
Go
cool.
deep. You're in the zone right now. You're describing the feeling of when they were recording you yesterday, right?
Exactly, and it's re-arising right now.
Yeah, yeah, go for it. Go for it. You're like
Because
in the
this is
zone
why
right
it's
now. I
this
can
is why it's
feel it. I
important.
can feel
Yeah.
it. Go, go, go. You're doing great. Don't worry about anything, brother. Just
For
keep
sure.
keep spilling your heart out right now for us.
Right.
Go, go, go.
So I said that, the words came right to me. And like I wrote here that, I do not care about their opinions. I really just care about how they respond and react. Because I saw them feel that what I'm doing is going to be great work. And that's like I said, I don't even know how to describe the word of this combination of all these emotions happening at once, and that's where like I got struggled here in the writing.
Yep. Yep.
But I just know I've
No,
stepped
this
into
is
my
it,
greatness.
yeah, it's such a pure emotion, and that's why you're as you're trying to read from your notes.
I can't
It's
even
yeah,
word
I
it.
get you, I get you, I get you. It's definitely an overwhelming feeling, right? I mean,
Hmm.
and I know exactly what that feels like. Just yeah, for different perspective, this is what this is all about, right? Because he's someone that journals his stuff, right? Like I wouldn't even know how to journal that, any of that. Like I guess maybe sometimes I'll bottle my emotions, but I'm learning slowly not to. So, dude, honestly, kudos to you for doing the journal and being able to feel that like that. I guess that maybe I should start journaling, honestly, because I'm starting to see the benefits from it, and all you guys do is try to tell me about the benefits.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I might just start journaling.
I mean, you really do, because like
So you
these are the
felt this
sequence of
this goes back
thoughts,
to you feeling what gratitude,
like
right?
this
This is
whole
just,
combination of multiple positive emotions.
of course,
But
of
yeah,
course.
essentially, gratitude is always the biggest one. I talk about it constantly, but I just know it's the most powerful positive emotion that we have, because it
Really,
flips
really, it
everything right
really does,
upside
and it
down.
makes those who have bad intentions feel bad about themselves. So it weaves them out. That's what I think. I know I'm always coming at it from like a protect the castle aspect,
Right.
but dude, I don't want to change that. And I believe that that attitude, when you carry yourself with that type of light, anyone who has bad intentions is automatically gonna reveal themselves.
Right.
Period. It doesn't matter how much you try to hide it. It just doesn't matter. It's like what you were trying to say the other day, which I don't it's impossible to see it myself, right? But you said, oh, you have like an overpowering personality about yourself, and that intimidates people, right?
Hmm.
Or makes them feel uncomfortable. Well, I
Right.
feel that if it makes them feel uncomfortable, then it's a problem that they might have with themselves.
Exactly. It's
And
the
maybe
reflection.
exactly, it's a reflection of themselves. What does
Hmm.
that mean? What am I exactly making you feel? Am I making you feel insecure about yourself? Because that's not the feeling that I'm trying to portray.
Hmm.
The feeling that I'm trying to give you is empowerment,
Hmm.
which is different. That just by me being there, feel power. Don't try to dim my light or his light or anyone's light just because you feel like that person is there to take something from you, because I am not there and no one is there to take anything from you. And that happens all the time in life with powerful people. And that's why powerful people don't reach out to try to help anyone, because they don't feel that people are grateful. And once again,
True.
gratitude. Be grateful. If you look up to somebody, tell them. Kanye said people don't get the flowers while they can still smell them. That is a powerful ass line.
Wait,
So if
go
you
into
look,
that real quick.
it said, all right, Kanye in this, he had beef, right? With Jay-Z or something.
Okay.
Like some bullshit beef, right? When they were both coming up, right? And then it was something about how Kanye said in the Grammys that he inspired himself, right? But
Interesting.
he said, my big brother is always who I try to be. It's a song called Big Brother on Graduation, right? And that song is just a homage, right? I don't know if I'm saying
Homage. I don't know what
homage. I
you
don't know if I'm saying it the right way, but it's definitely like a love letter to his mentor, which was Jay-Z,
Okay.
right? So yeah, Jay maybe made him feel intimidated at first,
Hmm.
right? Maybe Jay was even intimidated by Ye. It might have been that the
So
case.
yeah,
That
I
might
don't
have
know.
been the case. But they were able to move on from that shit and just realize that they could come together to do some real shit. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So don't feel like just check yourself when you feel that emotion. If you're around someone who you actually look up to and then like, I don't know, you just don't know how to express that, and then you're turning that anger into like just negative shit and like bad vibes because you feel that if you can't have what he has then nobody can. Well, dude, no, that's not cool.
No.
Like that's not cool at all. It's not. I don't even know how we arrived at this topic right now.
I just asked you to
But
talk about that quote
about
about the
the
flower.
quote, about
Yeah,
the yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
exactly.
like
So
touching
people
on
people
what
can't
that quote
get
meant.
yeah, the quote was people can't get the flowers while they still smell them. So the phrase is, if you look up to somebody, tell them. Tell them now. Like pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Pick up the phone and call them. Be like, hey, I'm so grateful
Yeah.
for
Do it all the time.
everything that you've done for me. You know what I mean? Do it. And if you're having a hard time doing that, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, get over it.
Yeah,
Try
for
to,
sure.
because it's not a healthy place. It's really not.
No.
Nope, nope,
But
nope.
like how you saying that people would like kind of fall back from that. And that comes from, you know, still wanting to be the smartest person in the room when you're still at the stage where you got to be the person where you're looking for multiple smart people to just enrich your life. And that's what you're trying to like talk about, that you're not trying to intimidate, but you're trying to empower.
Exactly.
But and they're just showing that they don't understand that yet.
Exactly. And you shouldn't, just because you feel that, do you think it comes from like that people feel threatened?
No, I really believe
Because they feel like they have some kind of like power and that they're going to lose it because somebody else is in the room?
For the most part, I really believe it's just lack of belief in self.
Yep. They feel intimidated.
Yep.
Right? Would you say? I mean,
well,
I think
I feel like not
mentally
not believing in yourself, it kind of differentiates from intimidation.
okay.
Like there are people, I've been with people that like would kind of do that, and they're like, oh, like they would actually say, I'm not intimidated by the person or whatever, but like their inner thoughts are just telling them that like I can't do that, and they believe it. Like how you said, the mind plays tricks. That's one of the most powerful ones.
Exactly. Yeah. It really is.
Yeah, but like I really hope you guys are taking notes on that one.
Yeah,
honestly,
that was we went in right there.
Yeah, the last few minutes were they were pretty great. They were pretty insightful. I don't know. What do you think, bro? You want to talk about anything else?
Touching up. How did we get to the conversation about the freaking oh my god, about like the roses and all that, and looking up to people and being able to tell them that you look up to them? I don't even know how we arrived there because the conversation was so good that we just lost ourselves in the train. Yeah, we fell into a flow. And I don't know. I'm just looking forward to what you guys want us, to talk about. Regardless, we're always gonna find something to talk about. Like I need my brakes changed, and I don't want to bust that mission on my own. But yeah, that car definitely needs brakes. Nice. And I've kind of been prolonging that for a while.
Well, they're coming.
Yeah, they're definitely coming.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while I'm taking the time to be here, let's just give some shout outs, because I feel like we've covered a pretty good second session for the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're about almost 30 minutes into this recording today. Yeah. And we got stuff to do. We got trades to make. True. So make sure you follow him at FitWaters on Instagram. I'm at That Jungle Boy. If you guys need photography, anything like that, make sure to reach him out directly, right? Because dude, this guy will take you under his wing, and he'll take you places, right? We're all about the positive energy here. Yeah, man. Right? We really are. Great second episode. And we'll be here tomorrow. We might be here this afternoon. We might bring another guest on later today. Oh, yeah. So we're trying to, this guy has a lot of interesting stories, right? According to what Nick's been telling him. Exactly. They're incredible. Yeah. Where's he from again?
Honestly, like you said Nigeria, but like I know he's from somewhere in Africa, and I know that he lived in
I got
Morocco
you. Look, it's just gonna be a super interesting conversation, and I'm excited for that. So hopefully he makes it here today, and if not, we'll bring him on the show soon. It's been great. Tune in, guys. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on your notifications, because anytime that you need to hear us, we'll be here for you. Yeah. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Thank you guys, and I just want to end it with this, is that, I believe, like how we're talking about that, I want to take people underneath my wing. I truly and absolutely believe that anybody can change and say goodbye to their old story. They just have to be willing to do so and make that decision. And I've learned from some pretty incredible people to learn how to do that for others, or talk them through that. Like I went through that. Yep.
You have to be willing to kill the old you in order to become the new you.
Yeah, you are the story you tell yourself.
Exactly. You are the superhero in your story.
Dude, that's literally in that journal that I write. That's literally like the last thing that I put in there. Like that's one of my strongest affirmations. I always remind myself that I am the hero to my own story.
Exactly. So let's win. Let's
win,
man. Let's win. Let's have a great day, everyone. Once again,
together.
Exactly. Waters Way podcast here for you all the time.
Let's go, baby.
Later.
Take care.